We have a change of plans while we're in Spain because this little one has got chickenpox, haven't you?
I'm absolutely fuming.
It also has made us realise how good Borgia is at tiling.
We set off on a dreamy adventure around Malaga to share the magic of Andalucia with our friends. Things kicked off perfectly, soaking up the sun in a gorgeous Marbella hotel, splashing around the pool with Danteo, until we spotted something. A message from the nursery popped up. There is a chickenpox case, and yeah, poor Danteo caught it. So our plans took an unexpected twist, but the journey was far from over. So we're back at the apartment, trying to have a little rest. Danteo, bless him, he's not having a good experience with the chickenpox. I mean, who is, right? But we're trying our best to get him to be comfortable, and
I'm just researching products that we can use. But it's just like everyone's like, yeah, it's great, and then another person's like, no, don't use it. So
yeah,
we actually are just giving him like an oat bath, like every sort of few hours.
We are slightly lucky that he hasn't learned how to scratch like directly like that.
He's doing that. Though.
He started to do this because obviously he's uncomfortable, but he's not directed into each one. So I think that we hoping that this helps us. This week that we were meant to be here is all about the chickenpox. So we have to sort of quarantine in the apartment. So we're trying to kind of like, you know, just have one of us trying to do some stuff and come back and, you know, just kind of swap. So
we try our hardest to get the perfect balance of working and relaxing time. And that's a little bit trickier when we've got a 1-year-old now. But it's so important to get some me time to process your thoughts, which can be difficult to do when there's so much on. There's still stigma over the use of therapy, which there shouldn't be if it allows you to positively improve your mental well-being. I had therapy a few years back, just struggling with general life and the overwhelming demand it has on you. It really helped me compartmentalize my thoughts and help me process it better. A therapist will listen, ask questions, and show you things from a new perspective. They can give you advice and techniques to make a positive change. BetterHelp is a paid partnership for this video. They're on a mission to make starting therapy easier and easier to access. You fill out a questionnaire and you match with a therapist as soon as possible, giving you access to support from the comfort of your own space. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com and get 10% off your first month of therapy.
So I'm taking our friends, Chris and Julia, they're visiting for a few days, and we're gonna go to the Roman theatre and up the top in the old walls. So they're very excited even though they don't look it. And then we're gonna go for like some croissants and pain au chocolat. You can see behind me, they basically for every festivity they put all the balconies with like, they dress them to make it look pretty. And near these, now in the summer, is something called the feria. So there's like a big party in the street. But I'm showing you this while I'm waiting for Chris. He's obsessed with ice cream, and of course, he's going to this ice cream place that I introduced him, and it's like his 50th time that he's been here, and we've been here for 2 days.
Está bueno, muchos bueno.
This morning we are attempting again with Chris and Julia to go to the Alcazaba because it was extremely busy yesterday. Just to put you in context, the Alcazaba and the Gibralfaro, this is like the complex that is together, and this was built by the Arabs a long time ago when they were based here. So this was mainly their fortress. On the other side, it used to be the sea. Now, over the time, you know, the man has taken land on the sea and it's been built. But that was connected all the way up to the palace. And you have to give credit to the Arabs because the architecture is absolutely incredible. They were very smart, making sure that how to deal not only with the levels, but also with the heat. So up the top, where there are like a section of the one section of the palace, you will see there's like a lot of like water features and marble, and you feel much more cooler. So anyway, I'm gonna be quiet now. If you ever come to Malaga, please come and see it. It only costs us £3.50 to come in, and I'm gonna be, you know, just showing you a lot of beautiful architecture as I go up to the top. Obviously, I'm not an expert when it comes to architecture or how it was built, but one thing that it fascinates me and always really inspires me with the Arab architecture was how they work with the water. And so you will see that all of these channels on the floor, they were meant for the water to constantly keep running. Here in the south of Spain, in Malaga, it will get really hot in the summer. So you have seen that by having the noise of water, by seeing water, it constantly cools you down. Obviously, they also will have vegetation, but that is one of the things that he has always really inspired me, and I always wanted to have in every house that we've been in. We've never quite succeeded to this point, but I will get there one day.
We have a change of plans while we're in Spain because this little one has got chickenpox, haven't you? Look at them all over him. And let's see his back. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Danteo's in bed and Borja's mom is looking after him. We are out with our friends behind us.
It's evening, by the way. Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock at night now.
They wanted to go shopping, so that's what we're doing, and then we're going to my favourite cheesecake place to get a cheesecake, and then we're going to go play cards.
We're waiting for you to play.
Yes, so we here in this
Or just that
household,
person that you have to wait for to play his game, like from.
this household is all about playing card games and board games, and we can spend hours.
Yeah, Julia's winning as always.
So we've got the absolute winner, and everyone's trying to get to catch up. This is a very good game called Sky Ho.
Sky Joe?
Hi, Sky Joe, a Spanish game.
So we're having building work done in our apartment, and this is the mess we're going through. They're having to chase in all the old cables, so they're all hidden in the walls. It's very messy. So this is our communal space that goes up to our terrace, and then we've got a patio there which brings light down. We have another patio over this side. And we're going to go and look at the terrace now and see what it looks like. This is the hardest part about being in a communal space, that we have to rely on other people to do the work and also make the design decisions, and they're making some really nasty decisions. Unfortunately, they're not using our services, which we did offer for free to actually help them, make it look pretty. So yeah, get things off the shelf. Yeah, I'll show you now. So this is the terrace. They have a little covering over, so they're not working in the sun. But look at these tiles. Vomit. They're just cheap ass tiles. I mean, I said to Borja they could at least do it in a brick bond. And also, look at that, the tiling quality.
I am just thinking now that I am a very good tiler.
You are a good tiler. It's just a really, I don't know what that, I have no idea what that spirit level is for, because it's not level. None of this terrace is level.
It has to run down. They just want to make sure that it runs everything like.
So yeah, so they're doing all here. I can already see a dip in here. There's going to be pooling because of the water. It's so frustrating. Look, they're just cheap tiles that someone's going to want to replace
in about 10 years time.
Honestly, like, it's so disappointing because we would do a much better job, and it also has made us realise how good Bourget is at tiling because they are rubbish. So for example, they've started laying tiles here, and then they've started then taking the extractor ducts off, which have got all fat on, so the fat is now on all the new tiles, but it hasn't even been grouted yet. And then down here they've been tiling, and look, there's a big grout joint here, which will inevitably crack. And then they're just cheap ass tiles as well. It's just so frustrating, the whole thing is, because this could have been such an amazing terrace, because just look at the views, you know?
You want to talk about your beautiful outfit?
It's your clothes, I don't know where you got them from.
It's great to see us like this, but we've got date night.
Well, it's not date night, we're meeting up with our friends.
My mum is obviously we put Danteo to sleep, so my mum is just like keeping an eye on him, and we're having the chance to go out for a nice meal and a drink. We're currently having a drink in this hotel, which I've not come up here for years because it got so touristy that people have to pay to go up to the rooftop terrace, which that is not a thing here. I'm absolutely fuming. Having to pay. We had to wait first. I never paid to come up here. I'll let you know if it's worth it, you know, and I'll be honest. To me, paying to go to rooftop terrace is not worth it already.
I think it's only after 7:30, they said, didn't they?
No, they said all the time because it's very touristy, but you get a drink. But
So get the most expensive drink.
we'll show you the view, so if you don't want to pay, you can watch it and then take the views, and you've seen it. There's a lot of roof terraces around.
Yeah, there's a roof
Malaga.
terrace on the other side of the road you
Yeah.
could go to, but I don't know if you have to take that one as well.
Look at those views. Now look at that view right there.
Maybe it is worth it to have a drink if you want to. I leave him 1 minute. Danteo? He's like on his feeding. We have to work on that skills.
I am out with them now. Borgia's at home with Danteo looking after him with his chickenpox. And they are in another ice cream place. They have literally had an ice cream for breakfast, lunch and dinner ever since they've been here.
What's the next?
Excited. Excited. Shamefully, Chris got me one of these cheesecakes, a big one, and I ate it all. And he thought it was hilarious, and now he's wanting to get me, oh my god, he's getting me another one. Oh god. So I haven't got Danteo with me, but I've got Chris, and we have to take him to the park. The lovely thing about the city is there's still like nice little squares that you can come to the park, or you can go for drinks and stuff like that. Tourism has really taken over the city a bit, so it makes it more expensive. I literally can't deal with this child. I can't deal with my friend Chris. He's getting to a cookie place now to get cookies. Like, how do I stay thin when I'm on holiday with him? Who knows that person that goes on holiday and goes to Burger King? It's definitely not me, but it's definitely my friend. Running to the next ice cream shop. They wanted me to record them to show them they're doing exercise, but... We are at the beach. It's about a 10-minute walk from the Malaga city centre. This is called La Malagueta because the fin where the beach is, that's the name of the zone. And yeah, we're just staring at the beach because no one has got their appropriate clothing to go and sit on it. I think Chris approves of his margarita. Just to let you know that he only eats margarita pizzas because he's a basic. This is the Malaga Bullring. Such a pretty building. I just fell down a step. I don't know if you noticed that. Bullfighting is a really traditional sport in Spain, but it's highly frowned upon. one of the big doors is open. These are the big, I can't remember what they're called. They use in the procession, and about 100 people carry this through the streets. I want to tell you what it's called. Oh, it's there. It's the Sisterhood of the Father Jesus Saint Sepulchro. Below the floors of this sort of terrace area is the old Roman ruins, which they basically just built this platform over. And then this is the Roman, I want to say amphitheatre, is amphi half? But yeah.
We are separating for 5 days only. We have made a decision for me to stay here a little bit longer due to the chickenpox. You may wonder, why is he not vaccinated? Is he not being immunized?
Yeah, they just don't immunise chickenpox in England. They do in Spain after they're 15 months old, but he's under that anyway.
We were meant to fly tomorrow.
I couldn't stay because I've got so much work to do at home, so I'm having to fly home. And also, I'm going to have to set up his birthday.
Oh, yes.
Because they're flying home the day before his birthday.
Yeah.
So
You'll do a good job.
I know.
As long as you FaceTime me in everything that you do.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sew anything though.
Before I leave Spain for England, I'm going to IKEA. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm picking stuff up for Danteo's birthday from IKEA in Spain because it's only 10 minutes from our house in Spain, whilst in England it's about 50 minutes away, so it's much faster. I'm taking a suitcase home, so I think I can fit it in. So I'm picking it up from here to save myself a couple of hours when I get home because I've got so much to do when I get home. So I've managed to pick up what I needed from IKEA. I'm going to explain when I'm back in England what I got and what it's for. Look at all these teddies! Danteo, wow! What do you think? Yeah! Yeah, is it good? You like the labels more than the teddies, don't you? Which one's your favourite? Is it this one? Is it this one? Yay! Nah. You ready to go on your travels now? Yeah?
If you need anything in the Malaga, you go. Thank you.
Kisses. It's Danteo's birthday in a couple of days and I've got so much to get ready. I've already broken the leg off the table. What has my life come to?